Workloads like distributed storage, databases, and file systems deployed across multiple availability zones for resilience face a 5 gigabits per second single-flow bandwidth limitation with standard ENA. ENA Express addresses this by enabling 25 gigabits per second single-flow bandwidth for cross-OS traffic. When you enable ENA Express on your EC2 instances, it automatically detects compatibility between communicating instances and establishes SRD connections. The SRD protocol uses multipathing to route traffic and avoids head-of-line blocking by not requiring in-order packet delivery. These capabilities deliver performance improvements transparently to your applications using TCP and UDP protocols without requiring code changes. The feature is available at no additional cost across multiple regions for all supported instance types. Security engineers previously needed to create and maintain separate rules for each classification signal they wanted to forward from AWS WAF to their applications or embed in responses. This approach became unmanageable as the number of signals increased. Dynamic label interpolation solves this by letting you use $namespace syntax to forward entire label namespaces with a single rule. You can embed synthetic labels including client IP addresses, WAF request IDs, and JA3 and JA4 TLS fingerprints in custom block pages, challenge pages, or request headers. Instead of maintaining separate rules for each signal, you write one rule that automatically adapts as new labels are added to the namespace. This works with AWS Managed Rules, AWS Marketplace Rule Groups, and your custom labels. When multiple labels match, values resolve to a comma-separated list. Your applications can then use these signals to make adaptive authentication decisions, such as enforcing MFA based on IP reputation. The feature is available in all AWS WAF regions at no additional cost with no new API fields or configuration required. Migrating applications to AWS while modernizing them to containers typically requires separate workflows and extended timelines. You can now use AWS Transform to containerize applications during migration, combining rehost and replatform efforts into a single workflow. You automate containerization from GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab, or zip files. You generate Docker files and scan container images for CVEs before publishing to Amazon ECR. You produce Terraform infrastructure as code and Helm charts for your target environment. You deploy containerized applications to Amazon ECS or Amazon EKS. The service handles monorepos and multi-repo structures, resolves private dependencies through AWS Code Artifact, and scales to thousands of applications. During migration wave planning, you assign applications to either rehost or replatform to containers paths, enabling parallel migration and modernization. Development teams previously needed to manage separate accounts and billing systems to use Anthropic's Claude Platform, creating operational overhead and complexity. Claude Platform on AWS solves this by letting you access Claude Platform through your existing AWS account. You can use your IAM credentials and consolidated AWS billing to streamline operations. You gain access to beta features like Claude Managed Agents, Skills, and MCP connectors for development. You can deploy across 18 AWS regions while maintaining CloudTrail audit logging for security visibility. The service is operated by Anthropic and processes data outside the AWS security boundary, making it suitable for teams without specific regional data residency requirements who want the native Claude Platform development experience.